Hello, I'm back. Welcome, and we will start with a 7-point normal 2000 minimum. Connection is excellent. Hello, Paris. We got 0. So I'm going to make the 2-point. He's going to slot. I'm going to come up and challenge the block on the 20-point. Sort of, oh, that's a good roll for him, isn't it? It's a very good roll. This is going to be a huge pass. What's he done? He did not double? Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna pass. In Mumsy. There was a cricketer called Ziyech. There's a footballer called Ziyech. 3-6. I'm gonna hit. And he gonna make the 3-point, I think. No. I had some feedback from a trusted friend that the stream wasn't very good and I shouldn't do it anymore. But the more constructive side of it was... Oh, hold on. I would like to make the 11. Okay, the feedback was this. Just trying to work out what happened. That I shouldn't go through it on the XG, the old XG feed, because it's boring. People just want to see. Well, they don't want to because there's not even anyone watching. 6-2. I might as well make the point. Why not? My opponent has already shut down. He should clear the 15-point there. Give himself more flexibility. Oh, he ain't picked up no dice yet. Blessings to James in the chat. We assume that it is James, the only viewer, since he has said hello. Okay, 5. I'm only going to be very slightly out in the race, but you know, 2. He's, well, it doesn't matter. He could probably actually bring the guys down from the midpoint, because otherwise he's going to be wasting checkers. Do you know what I mean? Same thing here. It should just bring the guys down from the midpoint, I think. I want to get 2 crossovers, so don't know about that. Puts an ugly stack on the 6 and the 4-point, but you know. And now, what the fuck did he roll? He's rolling like magic, man, isn't he? Fucking hell. So he's going 2-0 up. 6-2. Thanks, James. The only hater is me, hating myself. So, in fact, I think you should make the 3-point, leave a shot. I don't like that, so it's probably okay. But I think we'll check that in the analysis. I think I prefer, because otherwise well, did he point on me? Did he actually end up pointing on me? I don't think so. I'm gonna switch. I'm not 100% sure, but puts him on the bars, doesn't it? Now, I'm in a strong position. I'm gonna seriously think about doubling this. I think it might be a little bit early. I mean, what? I've already got the thing that in a way, I'm not threatening to make anything better than what I've already got, which is the 8 point. And what am I actually hoping to happen? So either I've already lost my market, which I fucking well doubt, so I'm not going to cube it if I've already lost my market when it's very doubtful, or I ain't got no threats. So if I ain't got no threats at all, I'm confused by this one. Alright, I'm just going to roll the dice. Yeah, alright. I'll bring 2 down. And now, oh fucking hell, am I going to have to cube from the bar? Jeez. Well, it can't be a double, can it? Let me have a little. Don't think I want to carry on doing this accent anymore. It's hard. It's sort of hard. I don't really know. I can't do it properly. Don't really know what. But nah, it can't be, because even if I roll a 1, right? Am I missing loads of doubles? Am I missing loads of doubles? Is that same thing again? Now I'm going to double from the bar. It's even worse now, but he's got 2 men behind the. Well, I've feigned. So I think he. Right. Can do that. I feel that my double want so bad, because he's got all these right. Shall I just make the 5? Shall I just make the right. I'll just go ahead and make the 5 point, and then I don't think there's any special urgency to come out from the 20, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know. And he's coming out. I felt he might come out. It's very dangerous to come out. There's a very dangerous sort of thing to come out. One time I can just hit twice like this. I could actually have made the 1 point. I did see that. I did see. Carry on hitting. Carry on where I left off. So 5, 4. Well, there's nothing else, but there was nothing else coming out. And you know, even at this stage, I mean, no, of course, this is like a very, very big, terrible blunder. Where very well, he rolled one of his best numbers, but it was. I don't take kindly to being compared to John Giorgio. Thank you. He's. So 2014, 8-7. I forgot about doubling because I got these stupid comments from James. Fuck. Maybe he'll take anyway. Yeah. Well, I've got to spread him out. I can't just block the double fucking 6s, can I? I cannot. This is how you win fucking points on Galaxy, innit? This is how you fucking win points on you fucking, yeah, fuck. So hopefully the stream is better. I think it is. I've got excellent connection. I got the green light, which is lovely. But the problem is I had to compromise on the resolution a little bit. I think I've been streaming for like years now, and I think I always wanted to keep it to 1080. Hey Martin. Now Martin here, we will behave. Merry Hatman. Well done on your little on your mind sports. I think I played like a 9 there. He played 20. He played 19. Alright. Alright. So Imran, what's the name of that footballer, eh? Ziyech. Yeah, well done on your Mind Sports Olympiad stuff, whatever it was. It was. So it was too. He was right at double. It was too good. I won some points. He went 1-0 up. Yeah, everything was a bit forced now, and then I kind of lost the plot a little bit. This was the moment the John Giorgio, the words John Giorgio appeared in my consciousness and scuppered me. So I didn't even know what he rolled there. So anyway, he went 2-0 up. Oh, he hit twice with 5-1. I came in. I thought he should make the 3. It is slightly better actually, but very close. Double 3, I made that. Double 2. Switching was not right. Shall I just download this on XG? I mean, I think it might just load without a problem. Let's see. Just switching now. If it doesn't. If it doesn't, then we won't. What do you think? Should we look at it on XG? Hello, Mark. Hello, Mark. How are you? Shall we look at it on XG? Maybe. Shall we? Shall we not? Shall we ignore the feedback? Quick look. Quick look. There we go, got audio. So game 3 was where it all went a bit haywire, a bit doolally fuckwit, as I like to say. So here he should have made the 3-point. I made the 5. So is it? Can someone tell me? Does it flicker when I switch from move to move? I would be very. Yeah, I missed all these doubles here. Oh, I missed doubles here before. Oh wow. Okay, I was talking a lot. If it flickers between as I move from, that's annoying, and I don't want it to. So just let me know if it does, and then I won't do this because it's the twitches are. He did play 20, and I played 3.62. So what? Why did I not think about cubing here? Oh, I was saying stuff about cubing. I said I was confused. So the computer thinks this is close. That's interesting. I was really confused about this, and I still am. No flickering. Thank you, James. I wonder why. So why is this a cube? Anyone? Why is this just what? As in, what's the threat? I mean, I suppose double three, double six making the bar, and maybe 3-1 making the 5. Yeah. Okay, I've got it. I've answered my own question. So when he hit, this was an even bigger cube. And when I cubed, it wasn't a double. Okay, so that's... I don't know what happened there. That's like the worst possible cube handling. So I missed 3 cubes and then doubled when it wasn't a double. What did he do here? He played all the way to the 12. I had a premonition that he would, and he shouldn't. And then I just made the 20. And then double 5, I made the 5. So if it's not flickering... Slightly better all round with some jokers. Not one I'd considered, though. Interesting. What, this one here? Or this one? I think you mean this one. So the strange thing is that I brought two checkers down, then I got hit, and then of course, but not of course, it's a bigger double because it's just volatile. So it's a little bit tricky, but it makes sense. 61% winning chances as opposed to 67. But of course, the gammons are going to be much higher with the 61. And then he redoubled us position into... He put himself into negative equity. I mean, I guess he's still winning. He's obviously still winning the match, but after he doubles. And then this is what I was doing. I missed all these cubes here. So this is a double. I mean, he's going to be winning 6-0 anyway, which is 91%, I think. And then he took this. Incredible. All right, that really wasn't a very good game at all. It wasn't instructive. We're going to carry on and play what we hope is a much better one. Generally, you want... so let me just see how far away am I from 120. So 2383. So I'm 20 points away. Generally, you want a strong player, because the match will be better, more challenging, better cube action. So let's see what we get. It's funny, I think, well, it's not funny at all. I just realised that cube action is very much more predicated upon just concentrating at that particular point, whereas checker play you can do much more automatically. So we got someone good. We got BG Master. He's 50. Everyone on here is actually 53. Precisely. So many people I played are actually exactly 53. He's got a little bit. I think I want to come in here, don't I? And there's no 2 apart from this, I believe. I mean, I wanted to come in high because it's not dangerous. So now he should just make the 10 point. And now I suppose I have to make the 18 if I can. I think making the 18 would have been better. Ian's always find you when people say they play worse for BMAB against Fish, they don't like using cube decisions, I guess. Well, there is there's one thing that the terrifying thing of playing a weak player is that you pass a big no double or no redouble. That's always the fear. But that's so you should just hit there. So I'm on the brink of being cubed out. If I don't hit, then it's terrible, surely. So I just have to hit however good or bad hitting is, and it's not actually that bad. I mean, I just don't see that I can't hit, and I can take this just because he can fan, and when he does fan, I got a really good position. And he can come in with a number that doesn't hit as well. This, however, looks untakeable. If I didn't have a man on the bar, then it would be it'd be a completely different situation. But even if he doesn't cover, he's likely to hit more. And then even if so the idea is even if he doesn't cover the blot on the 23 point, I'm going to have more checkers on the bar. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I think it's a comfortable pass. So he goes 1-0 up. Score always matters. Okay, that's huge. So most of the time in this inclusion I'm going to be doubling. So he should take this. So one easy way to just shortcut way of, which is probably what I do, of seeing that something's a double is if someone's got three loose blots, and he did. I could safety the blot on the 8 point, but then my 4 would be down to the 9 point anyway. So maybe I'd do that. Maybe. Oh, I haven't got the energy to. I'm not exactly sure what is right. I'm going to do this. Maybe it was better to have a guy on the 9 point. I don't see why not, actually. I don't see why not. Now, just a man on the 7, so I can cover the guy on the ace. This isn't ideal. I want to bring one down. None of this is ideal, so I have to hit. Just to keep him from coming in. And there's all sorts of fancy plays which I'm not going to dive into. Do I switch? Or do I hit loose? I'm not sure. I'm just like trying to visualize it. I mean, I'll put it on the board because that's probably much better for streaming. That's the whole idea. So I really don't mind hitting loose because I don't mind getting hit back so much on either the 3 or the 1 point. This he's got some. Am I seeing something? If I switch, he's got some chance of really making the. Okay, I don't know. Of really making the 5 point, which I just don't like. James says you get more chaotic positions, so... Oh, right. Yeah, maybe. Do I want to play 9 to 8? Just for the 1-6, he'll definitely want to come out. It does give me 3 numbers to make the bar as well, which is handy. Okay, it feels like I'm just playing a bit randomly, but it's hard to play everything. So to play everything really well when you've got not so much time and you're streaming, so you've got to compromise. I don't think there's enough reason to leave a shot. Not really very much gain. But maybe I was wrong actually. Hard to... got extremely lucky. Don't think I want to put it on the 6. Because I want to clear the 6 point pretty quickly. I should still gammon him if I do. Having said that, this number... Alright, no, I've convinced myself. Two off. Personally, I find it way more engaging to play someone that's good. No contest. But he's just going to recoup, and I think we're going to take, but for money this would barely be a take. I'm not even sure. If you're closed out and you've got this configuration for money, it's a really big pass. When I say big, I mean it's just a clear pass. But he hasn't closed me out yet, and he's 1-0 up, so like the ideal scenario after being 6 primed is that I get to make the 1 point, not get another checker sent back. Where's this guy from? Turkey? I've heard of Turkey. So you just don't have very many winning chances with only 5 checkers off. Maybe 22, I don't know. Now minimal. Those cubes are maybe I should have just passed it instead of caring about PR. Possibly I should have done. Okay. So I'm going to slot. He should run, I think, rather than leave it there. Play. I think I wouldn't leave an extra block if I were him, because I've got the 5 point and because I'm 5-0 up. He's 5-0 up. I'm speaking for him. I'm 5-0 up. This is what, James, you said to me yesterday. It's all a bit toy something in Galaxy. When people play fast, certainly, but not if they play slow. I quite like the interface, but when it's like a speed, like it turns into some silly speed contest, it seems a bit rinky-dink. That's the word. Okay, so we keep the 23, don't we? Same. I think I'm staying there because I want, if I roll a 1, I want to make the 21. Is that a bit far-fetched? Or now, if I roll a 4. Bulgar. Surely I'm going to get a shot. Surely. That was a nice... Oh, yeah. Well, he deserved that. I think he made the right play. 1, 2, 3. Does it matter too much? Not really. Oh well. Let's have a look. I don't know where I went. I don't know where I went wrong. I wasn't aware, but I wasn't fully concentrating. Let's have a look. Hi. Oh. Are you sure? I must have maybe made an oversight or not. What did I do? Must have missed something. Yeah. Where was it? Well, anyway, let's have a looky. This was all fine. Did I feel that he should have been... Ah, this is where I hit. Okay, good play. Could have gone wrong there. This was a good pass. Double 4. And then, okay, let's see. So, yeah, some inaccurate plays here. Oh, didn't see making 9. Yes, making the 9. So that if you get hit with a 1-5 or 3-5, you've still got the 9 point and you've got returns, blah, blah, blah. 5-2 is obvious. Ah, okay. This play I didn't see. Did anyone see this? No, I was, yeah, I kind of, some. So switching was, that's fine. It's just this is annoying that I didn't see this. Not that difficult. Okay. Then everything okay. I bore in. I cleared the point. That was right. Picks you off. Alright, let's read that up. So on plus, it's like, I mean, of course, I can still pass it. Might still be a better idea to pass it. So on plus plus, it thinks it's worth 0.71, but I'm sure that when you roll these out, let's do a quick roll out. The redouble take equity increases. That means gets higher. I mean, look, I had no chance. So I missed the 4-2, which is interesting. Nothing difficult here. Screen stuck on previous match. Thank God for someone. Oh my God. I mean, it doesn't really. People aren't. That just proves that. Thank God for Ian. Anyway, so I was talking about this play here, and I wondered whether any of you guys saw it. This 4-2, not this 4-2. This 4-2. Because I didn't play this match very well, and this is part of the reason why, because I missed this play. So I feel that in the last few years, people just getting so much better at seeing plays like this. Personally, I don't find them that difficult, but I didn't see this one for some reason. Maybe there's something about not wanting to take the checkers from the 5 point that have a sort of an inclination against. I'm not really sure, but could be something to do with that. Jeff was watching. I was just enjoying your dulcet tones without the position. I mean, no one can be. I'm under no. Well, he played quite well, 3.69. So that was why I didn't play so well. But this one I didn't see actually. This 3-2 seems quite innocuous to me, but the computer really thinks I should. Okay, yeah. I mean, I can see why it's a better play, but I'm surprised there's such a big difference between 13-8 and 8-3. Okay, 21-16 isn't analyzed yet. Okay, let me just cancel this rollout. So I'm flitting from one thing to the next, but let's go back to this recube here, which I thought, oh, maybe I should pass, On plus plus it makes it 0.71, the redouble take equity, and the rollout increases it, not by that much, but it still makes it a no redouble. But it just feels like there's something a bit funny about those redoubles that you have to take, but you just always lose. So back to this 3-2. I wasn't by no means sure that my play 8-3 was right. I was thinking, well, should I come out? My instinct was to come out. And it wasn't the best play, but it was a lot better than 8-3. And it's just analysing on plus plus now, and it now thinks it's like a no, it's not too much worse. 0.12. That was pretty much it. Yeah, he played pretty well. It didn't feel like he did, to be honest. Okay, we go onwards. Jeff saw the 4 too early. Oh, well done, mate. Well done, mate. That's a good find. I'm a little bit sad I didn't miss that, so that I didn't see it, not that I didn't miss it. One more. One more. A lot of backgammon is just about taking your time. Doesn't say very much for the skill in it. It's just about checking. So while we wait for our next opponent, I will check I'm just checking my emails on my Apple Watch. I mean, if one of you click now, maybe I could play you. Jeff, do you play on Galaxy? Ian FXZ something, weird name. Jeff, I don't know. Jeff, are you high grade? Are you Captain Bloodeye? It's time for the real identity to be revealed. Well, okay. Well, I'm just gonna hop in. Do not go away. Oh, we got Peter. This will be a good match because he's a good man. We're gonna have a good tempo. Oh, he's playing quite fast. So oh, I didn't. Well, of course you should. Peter should hit. I didn't see that he could hit, and I was thinking about what he should do with the 2. I don't see anything other than just swinging it round. He'll probably play 17 to 18. I think I have to carry on hitting, despite the fact that he's got more men back than me, and I want to preserve my race lead. So I get hit back. That's a fabulous roll. I'll remake the 8. And now we have to just check, but it looks like it's going to be a double because I don't see what he can do with the checker on the 17 other than bring it to 23, which is not really any better than anyway. 3 loose blots. I mean, I would be surprised if he passed it. Double 3's fantastic. I think no better than making the bar. So I think Peter has to remake the I think he has to make the 17. Take his chances. I think he sees that, but I just think that's too loose because I'm very happy just to get out there and his home board and hit him. I'm not too sure about the 1. I often make mistakes there. It's very hard not to, as a human, not to just want to get that guy safe, but it's probably not too bad to get hit. So, but then again, the checker on the 22 isn't primed. What's he doing? No. Jeff would make the anchor interesting. Okay, so here, maybe just come out to the 16. I can feel I'm a little bit energized. So he should just hit and cover. I mean, without thinking, it's not brilliant, but it's better than anything else, I think. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Double 4. And then I have to make the 3-point, I think. Well, it isn't too bad. I think these 2 4s are forced. Bar 17. So I don't think Peter could have done anything. He got himself into a really tricky position. Not because he played anything badly, I don't think. I am starving. Just make the 3, I think, yeah. So I'm just gonna, the likelihood was, I'm tempted just to stop to bring this to the bar, but try and make the bar while I can. And with his structure, I think it's a big gain to make the bar, but I don't know if it's, I didn't think about it long enough to work out if it's the right move or not. And now again, it's just kind of forced to make the 11. I'm not sure if you'd want to if you had the choice of not having to. Excuse me. Yeah, this is all a bit seems automatic. Just one of the reasons it was automatic for me, I don't know if it's right, was just because I wanted to make the bar. But yeah, no, I'm nowhere near. I'm not playing well at all. I can feel it. I'm way too. Excuse me. I think. Okay. Do we slot the 1 point? I think if we can get hit on the 1, it's a good thing for us. But I'm really not thinking very much at all about these moves, and I should be. I know I'm making an excuse, but he manages to retain his timing. I mean, would there be any sense of me trying to clear one of the points now? I don't think so. I just don't want to get hit on the 8 point. Far rather get hit there, and not too great of a chance of having to break my again. But all these moves are really tricky, and I'm probably missing loads of nuances. I mean, although he's got a bit of a crunch board, maybe I just do this. Just try and see what should he hit. I don't even know. So he hits with the 5. I don't know whether he should hit, genuinely. I mean, if he doesn't, he's got a chance. Is this definite to hit? Definitely right to hit? I don't know. He's not taking it back, so he's decided that hitting is right. I'm trying to think straight, but finding it really hard. I mean, so much has to happen. I have to fan. He has to maybe make the 10 point. I have to roll 4-6 and have to play bar 21 8-2. I don't think that was right, but you know. You know, for this reason here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some sort of hitting play. And I could play 2-1 just to get more covers. I suppose I just don't want him to hit me on the 2 point though. I don't know if it's necessary. But being hit twice is really bad. Okay, now I feel like I can concentrate a bit more. But probably because the game has simplified, become a little bit clearer. So I could play 8-5. I don't think I can come out because there are too many shots. He should just make the 15. I didn't think Peter was this type of person. He won't do this to show that he saw this play, but I don't know him that well. Just make the 15. It's pretty obvious. It's a good roll. Okay, that's a really good roll, but it doesn't. So let's just do 3. Can't do anything there, but obviously the downside is that he can just come in. This, with the idea of bringing the checkers round, bringing the rearmost checkers round first, as opposed to, well actually now I changed my mind. It's not too bad. Oh, that's all of them. Well, I'd like to be able to come out to the 18 and play 5 twos. I can see that I'm completely struggling. Not with the... Okay. Yep, 9 to 10 is pretty clear. Makes the 21. This is not the Peter I was expecting. I've got 2 checkers off, I mean... And even if I didn't... So he's thinking about his 2. I mean, he really he doesn't want to make the 11 point. What can he do? I mean, he could just play 11-13, couldn't he? I don't know why he did that. And he's it seems like he's going to redouble early because he's sort of he's thinking, or he's pretending to think, one of the two. Well, I don't know why he played 9-11. I have no idea. Now he should make the 15. So if he was thinking of doubling then, he should double now. Of course. And I despise the double. No, I just don't see why. I mean, such a big pip deficit. I think he needs the builders. I think he needs to come to the 16. Maybe all of this stuff is obvious. This is not so easy. Does he have to play from the 16 to the 23? Ideally, you just want to keep the builders there. If you can't make the point, you just want to be able not to have to play anything. And you want as much coverage, outer coverage as you can get. But luckily he would have been hit, so this is just going to be a pass, I assume. How? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Just run all the way. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, fair enough to think. Not terrible, gets it safe. I can't double, but I think this is one where I just do this. This is tricky. Maybe 23 still, even though you can't balance out the distribution. It's pretty obvious, no other play. So all I have to do is make sure I cube at the right time, or not cube at the very wrong time. He should just play 3 to the 16. Very clear. Yeah, I'm looking at it again, don't see anything else. It achieves what he wants, and then the fourth four, probably just put it on the 21 point, because that's the next point you want to make. This, I'm not sure. Maybe I will just go ahead and do this. So this is good, but actually I don't have enough stuff to make the 4 point next go. So I need to take a risk. He's got a blocking board, but then again I don't want to get hit. I think he has to cover the 21. I think he will, and I think he would otherwise have liked to come up to the 3 point, but it's just, I'm happy to even hit loose here. I misclicked. So I misclicked, but still, oh, he doesn't cube. I suppose his race lead wasn't enough. Wow. He's going to cue though. Okay, he's not. Let's take our chances. That was annoying, wasn't it? That was... I mean, maybe I probably haven't played this match very well anyway, so... No bother. No bother. Do I just stack him up? Oh, I can't be bothered to think. Maybe not. What do we have here? 47, okay. Double 5 or something? I'm definitely not going to win this game. This is 100% certainty. There's no fucking way after making that ridiculous misclick. Six fives? Oh, maybe I can cube this. I haven't got the stomach for this. I think this is a double. I mean, just by the fact that with 3 checkers and you're on roll, it's so powerful. If I just rolled like... Even if... Is that a pass? Is that a pass? Maybe it's... I'm not sure what's right. Actually, you assume that this is right, but not necessarily. I hate these double sixes. I mean, this is not terrible, but he's just going to make something. And what else can I do? Is this terrible? Is that better for me that he didn't make the 5s? Should we come up and challenge him? Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe not, because I still have to end up staying on the 23 point. I'm not enjoying this at all. Making 3s, I'm not sure whether he should make the 4 or the 3 there at all. And I was about to play 10 to 5, but I thought this has got to be better. Okay, this is... Have to save to the blot. Aside from whether the 10 point is an asset or a liability, I mean, he's going to hit. Surely I can't take any of this crap. Well, even if he covers, 2 4s going to play fine for me. All the entering 2s are going to play okay. Double 2 will be a bit strange, and that's even if he covers. Will he make the 18 if he rolls a 6? Don't think he should somehow, but I'm not sure. But so if he doesn't roll one of his 17 covers, and there are 17, well, they're not. Five, 1, 4, 2, 15, 16, 17. Well, I think there are 17. Double 4, 5, 1, 4, 2, double 3. Anyway, if he doesn't, so from going for not liking it at all, that was like panic. Double 5. Well spotted. Yeah, for some reason I don't know why I don't think he should make the 18, but it looks better to me to make the 18. I mean, especially when I roll a 1, obviously. But I suppose if I roll a 2, it's a bit swings, and my instinct was just to do this. So I suppose he's going to have to make the 18, but for the downside of losing outfield coverage when I roll 2-6, but actually not, now I've changed my mind and I believe in his play. The question is, when can he come off the anchor? They're always tricky. He seemed clear that he shouldn't come off then. I think he's going to have to... Oh, he's got one more to 19 to 21, so maybe slotting isn't necessary. I don't think I would switch because I don't want him to come in higher. I don't think I would slot. I'm not sure whether he should have stayed. So come up with both. Yeah, okay. So everything went right for him. So I'm fairly confident. Anyway, at this score, if there aren't that many gammons, taking deep is not too bad. Those checkers on the 10 point are like a bit dodgy for me, but they're not gonna... So he missed that. He should have made the 2 point. None of you are expressing any opinions. You're fully free now to whether or not you would take in that. I'm not sure why people pause when they do. I mean, okay, all right. I would have just played up. Fair, square. Don't think this can be a double at this score. Joe would have paused. But it is true, I am better than you at those cube decisions. What do you mean I'm better than you? But it's true. They are funny. You know how to... That's the key skill in life, isn't it? Just flattering people. Well, he's going to double now. Can I pass this? I don't like this at all, but I don't think I can pass it. I can't pass this. I mean, just my thinking is that his numbers are pretty badly duplicated. So if he doesn't roll 4s, 1s, 3s, if he rolls 6, 5s or 2s, he's not in amazing shape. There you go. Even that's quite a good roll for him. No, there's no need to do that. This is interesting. I could just make the 15, but it's a little bit dangerous. I'm just going to stick back. Yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one because I'm so far behind in the race. So, Jeff, you would have taken? Or you agree about the flattery? Oh, I mean, this is obvious, isn't it? Is this? It's a really good roll as well. And I'm still screwed. Yes, it is. How can you see that? It's out of shot. Oh, I see. Because I took a swing. April 29th of April. I just make the 5, I think, rather than hit. My God, I'm struggling. So you would take that, Jeff? That could be bad. I like it when I'm playing and I feel like I know what I'm doing, and this is not. I really don't. I don't feel like I'm in the zone at all. I feel like I've never played fan again. Yep, 6. It's a funny roll. He kind of did and didn't want to clear it. Fan again. Yep. That's pretty obvious. I mean, it only double 4 destroyed me, and even then, I'm not destroyed. But it's okay. I don't feel I'll get a shot, but this is a strange one. You kind of know in advance. You've already mapped your life out pre-birth. So, but I don't remember whether we agreed here that I would. Don't think so. I don't think you get shots. I think maybe, but I'll miss. Okay, so it's the delayed miss. I miss here. I'm delighted to be wrong. But yeah. And I misclicked. I forgot about what the disgusting misclick I made. Disgusting person. A disgusting misclicky person. This. Well, I'm thinking if he rolls a 1, And I was also thinking I shouldn't make. That's again a challenging one. Now I'm. So 2-5 is duplicated. 2-1. I get a billion shots. 2-6. 2-6 is a good roll for him. Oh, I think I have to hit the other guy. It's obvious, isn't it? On 2. So if I get hit twice on, he doesn't get to come out. That's. Oh, I played so badly here. I am disgusting. What's going on? 1, 2. I'm more interested. Let's not focus. I want to know. I don't think Peter played well. I think he really kind of look, he's got down to 12. Don't think. A lot of stuff is probably, not very difficult at all, but we're not on form. I think I played like a 9 and 8, 7. 7 point. Yes. How do I know? How do I know these things? But he played. What's another word for? Okay, it's opening on, so it's quite small on the screen, but this was a long, arduous match, and it started like this. We will see about the cube decisions. So this all seems pretty self-explanatory, just unstacking. Then I had a good roll, double 3, making the 5 point, and then double was obvious, I think. I mean, or good, or both. So he should have made the 8. Because I was happy to hit, and then let's see, it got really tricky here. So let's see how he did. So here you do play 14 to 13. It's not obvious to me. So he's getting question mark for these funny plays. I mean, he should just abandon, like, the last thing I think I would do is play 6 to 1. I would probably just play 16-11, but well, I would play 16-11, but he didn't. I don't see what he was trying to achieve. I played 8 and he played 7. So it was, in fact, wrong. It's really tricky. Like, he should have just made the 4 point. But let's see about his hit here. I had these awkward plays. Double five. There's a lot of options according to the computer, but you can. I mean, my initial play was just this. Was it? No, it wasn't that. My initial thought was maybe just to go round to the 5 point, and then I thought, which is this, swing it all the way around. But then I thought that you don't necessarily want the checker on the 5 point. It's a little bit front loaded. In other words, but there's a lot of plays. So my slotting idea wasn't great, but double two wasn't too bad. I had forced plays here, so nothing too bad here. And then this is where it gets tricky. So 4-3, and the best play is not to slot the 1 point at all, but it's a close. It's only 0.021 difference. The best play is to play 17-11, 7-3. I mean, that's difficult. I think a lot of people would just play 17-7, which isn't a big mistake. I'm interested in these positions. They're really tricky, so forgive me for just taking a couple of seconds. I suppose the 7-3 is saying we're trying to clear the bar point at some time. Maybe not immediately, but we're getting a checker off in order to clear it. Which might be consistent with the fact that 7-1 is a decent move, because that also takes a checker off the 7 point. Top two players take a checker off the 7 point. 13-3 doesn't, and it's close. So maybe that getting a checker off the 7 point isn't a brilliant explanation. The 4-3 I thought was hard, but it's right not to break the 8 point. This was the one where actually it is right to make the 1 point. I just don't have the energy to go into. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at his. It's not for a while now. I just came around to the 8 point. Eventually, I'm going to have a weird 6-1. I made the right play. I'm interested. Would you guys, would you have played that? Is it? It just feels right. I'm just interested. I think people would because of unstacking. Funny because when I was playing it, I was like, oh, I'm not sure this is right. Okay, he hit, and it's a big, big blunder. A big, big blunder. Like 200. His redouble. I shouldn't switch here. And I was saying, oh, but because he shouldn't come off, because even with that, I'll switch. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Double five, such a good roll. But here we have the tricky stuff. The double two, super close. I did not like. I mean, he was thinking of doubling. Not here. Like here, let's say he stopped. Okay, so it's not insane actually. I don't know how close he was here. Anyway, it wasn't far off actually. I just didn't. I just was fairly sure it wasn't a redouble. Now he's got a slot. Oh yeah, difficult. With the 4 point board. Having to slot there is really tough. 12-5, 12-9, 10-5. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not feeling, I would just probably not do that. It's a weakness. It's difficult to know when you have to brute force the checkers into the right place. Slot again. Yeah, I didn't even pick up on this. I was like, yeah, I didn't know. I was like talking about 10-3, which is a mistake, and then it was just a pass. Funny, like a really poorly played game, but quite interesting. So I got the 4-2 wrong. I'm not sure why, because I thought, and I still do, that if you do this, it's going to be hard to extend the prime because the next point you need to make is the 4 point. And you've only got like 3 builders for it, really. And you dupe your own 6, maybe. Maybe a 6 is. Well, maybe 6s you're not going to run, so probably not true actually. But and then this was a 0.861 blunder. I just don't understand why it's not the right play. It seems obvious to me that if anyone could, like, where it keeps going down. In fact, none of these plays are anywhere close to being show all moves. There must be a worse move than mine. We'll come back to it. Anyway, I'm scooting on. I missed a cube. Yeah, okay. I was a bit like, oh my god, oh, this is a cube. So my logic here is that although you're 4-0 up, he's got a reduced number of rolls in which he can recube, and often if he does recube, you can just pass. So I mean, I think Dirk talks about this in theory backgammon, but it's pretty kind of simple idea. You're getting to the end of the game, so I didn't spot it at all at the time. No surprise. The 861 blunder was a misclick. Yeah. Anyway, 5-0. Who won that game? I think I won that game. I'm quite happy about that. If I did, I've forgotten already. So, double 5. This was an easy take. So the 4-2 is kind of close. Much better to make the 7. I mean, everything went right for him, and he shouldn't be slotting. And I still didn't get I mean, how many times did I get gammoned even from here? 19%. That's just not enough to make it feasible to pass in this situation where it's nowhere near that situation. Yeah. So yeah, well, this wasn't a double, so we got that one right. Yeah, he changed his mind. I mean, 24-21 is just a much better 3 rather than um, kind of stripping the mid. Yeah, this was a difficult 6-3, but it's better to make the 15, but it still seems dangerous to me to do that. So I should go back to this cube position because I was like thinking about passing. It's funny, Jeff, when people say, "Oh, I wouldn't take that," or they disagree. I'm very much swayed. I mean, of course, you're a good player. I'm not trying to be. to understate how good you are, and that's a factor. But my weakness is that I guess, in some ways, underconfident. But having said that, in backgammon, you never know. You can never really know. There's always a bit of doubt. Um, my 5-2 was such a good roll. Ah, okay, I got lucky. Ah, these ones. So just make the... These ones are tricky because anything is good here. It doesn't really matter what you do. But I suppose the logic is just make the 1 point, and if he comes in on the 23, he's going to have to come off at some point. So why take the risk of being hit for no reason? But the different equity difference is really big. Sorry, what am I trying to do here? So after this play, 2-5 is duplicated, and 2-4 and 2-1 hit. And after this play, I just thought, well, if you get hit with a 1, it's no big deal. And I'm sure lots of people think that, but I suppose there's no reason to get hit because you could still fan, I suppose. And he could roll double 1 as well. So 1-5 double 1. 1-6 kind of gets a guy safe. Anyway. I haven't finished yet. I think I just need to have a little bit of sustenance. So I'm going to put on. What am I going to do? I'm going to. Thank you, Jeff. Break till. All right, catch you guys in a bit. Okay, let's play 10 more. I don't think I deserve to. I was just chatting to Peter on Messenger. Peter is a very nice man. So, 7 point, normal. Oh, no. This is a dream. I have Peter Hallberg. Right. I feel a lot stronger now, Ian. I've had a bowl of couscous. I do feel better. I think I was hungry. This is... Yeah, I would make that play too. Yeah. Instead of making the 1 point. But of course you hate it when you get hit back. I would do that. I'm not sure why I would come in on the 3 point. Okay, I have to beat Ian on PR. I have to play well. Okay. Foregoing the anchor. No longer foregoing the anchor. Maybe, but he could also have thought about coming out, because he wants to come out. He's up. I think it was better for the 6 just again to come out there. Now, I'm behind in the race anyway. I don't mind getting hit. He's got a blotting board. Maybe the 3 isn't clear. Maybe we can do something really special. I mean, it does duplicate. The only thing I'm thinking about, as far as leaving the blot on the 16, it's duplicated. But maybe he prefers to hit and cover using the checkers from the 13, the 12 point, as you see it on the screen. I'm going to do this anyway. Hi, Alex. Nice to see you. My instinct is just to make the 7 point here. Call it a day, but obviously making the 4 is good. You know, just on things like double 4, it's so much stronger to have him blocked in. The only thing that can really win now for him is obviously double 6. You know, even that's not going to win. He's still got 1 checker back. My instinct was to come up to the 20, but I want to maintain pressure. I think on balance, I'm not sure whether I prefer to be on the 20 now and not have the checker on the 9, but obviously 5-2 is a good roll. He can't double. I mean, I assume he's a slight... Oh my god, why? Why would you... He can't play it safe, actually. I think he would like to just be able to play 3 to the 21 and then not play a 6. I don't think he wants to get into... So 1... Oh, you come out and you just make the ace 3 times. Fine. No, wait, why didn't he come out? Because now even if I fan... He still has to come out. He could have just come out. Okay, I can't double. Pretty sure about that. But this is now untakeable, I think, for him. Not sure about that. With a cracked board, even if he comes in. So how do we do this? So do we... We have to safety something. We don't want to get hit with a 4-point board too much. So this leaves 6-4, 6-6. It's not too bad, but we want to get outfield coverage though for the other 6s. So this gets like a... Well, 6-2 he won't necessarily... So I don't know... Okay, well... Is that a better one? Yes, of course, because then if he hits with a 6-4 we get a return, extra return with 6-5, is that right? Again, just trying to cater for him to... I guess we block the double 6 now. To pop out with the 6, double 6 would have been a winner. And again, it's a kind of a similar deal. Maybe we just we stick back, hang back. I think we have to give him something. I mean, now I'm thinking that I forgot to... I could just break the... I can do it now, in fact. I think I do have this. This is reasonable. 5-4 he has to break. Do we do this? God, I'm not actually sure anymore. This looks just... You know, he's got so much wastage that you win. Let me just check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So obviously he could roll double 4, double 6. Then he could just come out and then he's got a 3-point board. My instinct was this. Let's just bring them in. Let's just bring them in. Now, of course, we don't let him escape. This is different. We can pick up that checker. Maybe this is... Anyway... I think. Pretty lucky roll. And do we hang back? So if we roll a 6-2 now, we can still stay on the... Maybe it transposes. We get 2 rolls to roll a 1 as opposed to... I can't work this out. I think this is better because we can get a couple of goes to roll a 1 for sure, whereas with this, screen is gone. Yeah, okay. I think so. We get this go to roll a 1. Okay, we get it now. that right. Yeah, I think Ian's, I'm fairly sure he shouldn't have cubed, and then I don't see how he could take that. Okay. And now I think the anchor's probably okay. Not 100% sure, but I'm leading 4-0, so let's lock it up. I think Ian should just come out all the way. And then probably just normal to make the 4. Okay, the 1 is obviously very good because it blocks the 6, but I did want to try and get something going with the back checker on the 21 point. I'll slot the 3 and hang back maybe. I mean, maybe he doesn't get it safe and I get more indirects, and I'm behind, so it seems to make sense to keep the checker on the 21. But now race is closed, so I think, yeah, you just run all the way. There's no shot that's coming now. Is this so bad? I'm going to do this. I'm not 100% sure. And now cube action. Probably okay to take, just, you know, you don't mind. He's an odd number of points away, so not too bothered about him winning 2 points and sticking on an odd number of points away when I get to try and win the game. So yeah, I think pretty confident this is takeable. That happened last time where I misclicked. So he will hit with 1-6 and 1-4. He will hit. So is there any reason to... Is it so bad to have the checker on the 3 point? I guess the logic is that he covers and then I roll it. Maybe I roll a 6-1, but that parlay is quite remote. He didn't get to cover anyway. So it feels fairly clear. Like if he rolled a 6-5 and I didn't have the... Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Just play 6-2, try and... No. I don't think that can be right. Okay. Where have all my lovely viewers gone? God, Ian is really young. I didn't realise. It's my mental age is about 33, I would say. So it's like my real age is... 2 down, yeah. I'm not sure how much difference it makes at this particular score. If I had to bet, I would play it. And these I get confused. These I like to split, but now, yeah, it doesn't make too much sense to split. When you're so far behind and then you give your opponent... I could hit on the ace point here, but... So I could actually play 8, 4, 6 to 3. I just saw that. Or I could just come up. Is it a bogey play to come up? Is that like just wrong? I don't think it's so bad. I'll try it. Okay. I mean, all the elements. This is not a double, but he's kind of got all the elements there in a way. It's just that I've got far too much development compensation, and this score is not particularly drastic. Oh. And this is obviously a fantastic position to be in, just kind of wait. I don't think there's another play. 6, 4, 6, 5, double 5. So you get it. Yeah, I'm just going to come closer. Wait till I'm in the region of whatever it is, 88% or something. It's a lot lower than that actually. So this is interesting. This is like definitely in the region. So for money, it's obviously be a big pass. 13 pips or biggish. Now he can pass and go 6-2 down, so he'd be 5 away, 1 away. That's 15 whatever %. So that's quite a lot actually, in a way, that he can bank if he passes. So this is pretty. I mean, it could be a tiny bit early. I would say he's definitely got 15% though. Definitely. Or maybe I just don't know these positions. Like, so 8, if I was 13 pips up with no raise, with no contact, then sure. I think he'll still take. That has become smaller for some reason. I think Ian will still take. I mean, feels like it's quite a instinctually an easy take. I mean, it's always surprising, I suppose, when you're fairly clear on something, your opponent isn't, you don't really know how to process that, but that was always one of the challenges of teaching. Yeah, I would be surprised if this is close. Like, there's also tiny things, like double 6 blots immediately, that's a tiny thing. 3s are not going to play that well for me. I can't clear the 8 point immediately. Let's say I have like all those checkers in and it's still 13 pips. I mean, he still wins a few games. So he took... Okay. You know, if anything, it's more likely to not be a redouble. Should I hit? It's obviously close. I mean, I've got time. It's a silly decision. Either way, I'm going to win. I guess I hit because double six. You know, even double six. I don't know. I mean, it's a trivial thing. I mean, I've got six checkers, so it's going to be tough. Can't believe there's much difference, but just to get the idea right there. So we'll have a look. I think, yeah, Ian's cubes. Okay. Alright, we'll have a look. We're getting close though to hallowed ground, top 100. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could switch to XG now. I wasn't sure. I thought there were like no decisions for me, really. But let's have a look quickly. I love the 5-1 there, just planting the checker in up high for not much cost, so you can make the 20 point. That's lovely, like this. Then he made a good play. Then I had a pretty easy decision, 6-4. So nothing went wrong so far. Yeah, I was really surprised. I was really surprised that Ian, you played. I mean, you did play fast, but obviously you can play fast. Some small things. Right. This. Wow, this is a weird thing because I remember when we played that match in Skopje. I think I had a very similar decision like this, and I played like something that similar to what you played, which was just coming off the back and leaving the anchor intact. And I found it really difficult, so I ended up playing what you did, which was this, something like that. I mean, I might even have a look at the match. I'm not going to look at the match. Unless it was your decision, and it was one of the. It was like the second game or something. Suspiciously, something like this. I was actually bearing off clockwise, so I was bearing off into where that big arrow was pointing. But I didn't pick up. I didn't really see anything when you were playing. I guess you're just primed. So I'm on the bar. Oh yeah, I remember thinking, oh, you could come off the anchor here. And it's close. Yeah, you just need to... I see, yeah. I probably would have made the right play. It's flickering every time I'm moving. $16, $15, $13, $10. Okay, yeah, my fancy play. So why was I so seduced by the bar when I didn't have double covers? So like if I do this, what I'm saying is, or it looks like this after, I don't have ones from the 8 point to make the bar. I do have 6s and 3s, so I thought that was good enough. But it's not duplicated, obviously, because Ian needs a 5 basically. really. I mean, he needs a 4 as well, but he needs a 5 to make it without leaving a shot, to make his 3-point. Anyway, again, you should have come off. And this is the one where I didn't make the 4-point. I was like fairly convinced about this. My instinct was just to come in on the 20. This is again Mitch's kind of thing. I always remember this, where you try and play with 13 checkers. So I've got, at the moment, when I've got 1 on the bar and 2 in the anchor, I've kind of got 12. I'm playing with 12 checkers in my front game. And so it's really important to try and get that 13th checker, or as many as you can, into your front game. Despite the fact that if you stay back, you get shots maybe on the man on the 22. Anyway. Yeah, this was... And then compounded. You know, you could have just played, I was saying 22-16, 7-1-3 times, which would have been an enormous blunder. Ah, this duplicated the 5-2, so I didn't see this. And then the take. I can't believe this is... Yeah. Alright, I had some tricky plays there. Shall we sort of... This play was... Alright, let's stick the arrows on. So this play is right. Blocking double 6. Now blocking double 6 continues to be right. Another... I played it quite well. Now clearing the 8 is not good. Does it get any better on unlikely to? I'm not sure. I really want him to come off with 5s. Double 5 I got right. Not close. Whether you hit or not. It looks like I got that micro play right with the... Excuse me. So after hitting with the 5-2, do I coming out is right? Yeah. Yeah, so not just going through, not much to say. I stayed back here, it's right, and then it was right to run with the 6-4. Again, it's close, but it was right on 4-ply at least. And then it is actually close. Oh, maybe it's pass on a higher level of analysis. It is. That surprises me. Okay, 19 pips. I think we'll find that my redouble was too early then. I should just run from the 20, but fine. That's... Yeah, it was a big no redouble. It was a big no redouble. So I thought it might be small or good. So... Oh, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. So Ian doubled this. Everything pretty much a force play. Oh, I failed to go to the 7. That's a common thing I miss. Yeah, that's bad. Kind of got it wrong, got the analysis wrong and right at the same time. A little bit trigger happy. Alright, I'm going to play one more bastard game. This stupid... Yeah, for some reason I thought it was pretty clear that you had quite a lot. I mean, I guess because if I win one more, because I knew it was maybe a little bit too early. So I suppose you didn't know, not being the one that cubed yourself, you didn't know that. And we have Kodo. Maybe it's another person who might... Everyone's 50. Kodo. Who is Kodo? So like to get another check on 7 point, and I feel that Kodo is someone I know. Okay, not the best. He just has to make the 22 point, the 3 point. And this must be a lot better than hitting twice or anything else. It's a great equalising roll. No reason why he shouldn't. I mean, I could run. Tempting. I'm up a little bit. I think just play 6-2. Nice. Nice play. This is ugly. I have to do the same. I don't want to strip that builder from the 7 point. So this should be a perfectly played game by both of us. Now, should he bring all 4 down or not? I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make the ace point? I think so. I think I need the landing spots. Yeah, I think he was right to make the 9 point. Okay, he's just leaving a shot with impunity. I suppose so. He just comes in. Or not. I don't think this play has any real upside to it at all. Mr. Kodo, Mr. Frodo. Yep. I would love to be able to make the 4 point, but I mean, maybe I could play 6-4, 6-3, but I have to leave a shot, and I don't really want to. Could be wrong. I don't like to. I mean, don't want to have to give anything. That's a really bad roll. Okay. So he resisted the temptation to leave the anchor, and he should resist now. Feel that you're listening and you won't do this. Actually, the delay is far longer than... Well, I gotta go. This is pretty obvious. Okay, I've lost the game. He just runs all the way. I don't see... Oh, I do see. What am I talking about? Okay, that's enough. 15, so I'll be 7 down. Are we taking anyway? So wait, hold on. Do I leave a shot or not? Do I leave a shot or not? He's got checkers to play with anyway. Maybe it's just nonsense to talk about leaving a shot. Let me just... Alright. And he's got wastage. So, not 100% sure this is a double. But then I've forgotten I didn't see that I've got wastage. Fill in the gap. Oh, I've got more crossovers than him to make. He's got an ugly stack on the 3-point. So this is should be a well played game by both parties. I've got no chance of winning this. I feel that this is a nicer double one to play when we don't win, so I'm going to do this. You get to take 3 checkers off, it feels better. Two down. Definitely to the 16, maybe you play 21 to 4 is good, I like that. I think 2 down or that. But I'm tending to forget my third rolls, and he keeps going. He's not going to play it. He keeps getting the right play annoyingly, and keeps looking at the wrong play. All right, I'm probably not going to double. I'm pretty sure it's a bit early. Okay, it is. You have to play safe. Or not. I think so, because I didn't want to get hit with 4-3 or 6-1. Now double is closer, because I've got the checker round. And he's going to have some blots hanging about. Okay. I'm tempted to unstack, but I'm also tempted to slot if I do this. I think it was far more important to make the 3-point than the 1-point though. If I put him on the bar, I could have trouble coming home. Probably not going to do this. He can come in like with a 4-2 and then 4-6. Okay. I'm so far up. He's got all the boards. He's got all the boards. Oh, I'd love to hit. I think I'm gonna have to hit. I don't see. Maybe this is fine. Love to stay and pick up all those checkers. What? How dare you? What the fuck was that? How he hit? Oh my god, and he's gonna hit me again. We know that people redouble. I don't know about him. Oh, he does. This is just not a redouble before I take and make a huge blunder. I mean, this is just not. Could be a redouble, could be, but easy take. Like, what if you don't cover? Whatever. And now? Okay. Probably not going to get gammoned if I lose this game. If I roll a 2-6, he could still come in. He won't take though. If I roll a 2, any 2, 2-3, 2-2, comes in, he's still taking. Surely, even if he fans, it might still be a take. If he comes in, it's like, I don't even know. Okay, maybe it's not a take. But yeah, they take though. It ain't backgammon. He'll take and he'll win. We get points. We're gonna get points. Pointies. Come to. I mean, I feel that was a gift in every good game. Kodo, you are someone. Don't be tricky about it. Reveal your identity. What? You played fine. No, I can't play you again. I gotta go. It's Shabbos. Alright, let's... What? Who is this person that thinks they can... And why is there only... Oh, so it was a redouble. Okay, so but I thought he did other things that were unacceptable. Oh, he played this game well. Yeah, okay, fine. It was a holding game and he played it well. He should have brought them all down. People never do that though. Okay, I double one. Just left a shot which was... Oh, okay, 9 to 4. Alright. I came out. Oh, God. 3.02 versus 3.26. Well, what did I do wrong? I just had the feeling he wasn't playing well. Okay, so the 4-3 is second best. Then hit with the 6-2. Okay. Fine double, small but fine. But was it wrong to... Okay, better to hit, but I'm happy to have made the the DMP. Genuinely, not trying to make excuses. Was it wrong for it? Can't be. It can't have been wrong for me to hit. It wasn't. I thought maybe I convinced myself into that he shouldn't have taken the 8 cube. All right. Clearly, it must have been a take because he played 3, so he didn't make any. Ah, this was a huge pass. Great. Wow, who's the idiot now? What an idiot. Well, I was way off. I was way off. Completely off. I'm not sure why. Maybe something to do with the fact that, I mean, it's not an excuse because this is how this is how you end up taking big passes. So the game he hit. Just trying to go through the sequence. I don't think there's anyone watching anyway. I mean, I'm thinking. One thing I might not have seen was that sixes make the bar, and I kind of discounted that. Maybe also the misplaced checkers, not having the 1 point. There's all like these are the less obvious things, but yeah. Well, okay. I'm off. 0 viewers. Fuck you. Yeah, I'll be back. Bye.